What's up, guys? Kevin Cage here with another crypto update. I hope everybody's doing well, and let's run through some rapid fire news because we have a bunch to go over. So first up, I wanted to go over this tweet. This is a rumor shared by the Wolf of All Streets, or Scott Moker. To my knowledge, I don't think he's ever been a fan of XRP whatsoever, but I do believe that we're going to see more and more people that are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, or other type of alt maxis. They're going to be making the switch. Now I'm going to read through this. You can take it with a grain of salt. I just thought this was interesting, and could it be true? Possibly, but let's look at it. So he says, I rarely post rumors unless the sources are reliable and I hear it from multiple places. It will take a long time to see how all of this shakes out, but I can assure you that XRP is currently a major part of the conversation. Will take months to sort and a lot can change. And he said this, strong rumor, don't shoot the messenger, but hearing it through reliable channels. The strategic stockpile they are discussing is Bitcoin and XRP, not a joke, we will see. Now, could this be legit? Absolutely. We've talked about stuff since 2018, 2019 about this. We're seeing new YouTube channels talking about really old news, acting like it's new developments, and saying that this time is different. I think that more time has passed, so you could argue it's different, but it's the same potential there's always been. So feel free to check Scott out. He has a really big reach. I've seen several of his podcasts over the years with different guests, and he shares good information. Now I want to quickly rant about XRP for anybody new, and to be clear, I don't care if you buy XRP, I am doing videos for those that have been here since the beginning or joined along during 2020, 2021. So I have almost 2,000 videos going over XRP since 2018. And there's a reason that the XRP community is big. I know there are a lot of conspiracies and a lot of rumors, but there are also a lot of tangible connections that I don't think are coincidence. So we know the company Ripple is huge. I know years ago its valuation was like $10 billion, safe to say it is way higher now. And I'm pretty sure that Brad, Ripple CEO, is one of the most wealthy people in California. We also know that he's met with Donald Trump twice, and we can see the other night he also met with JD Vance right there. And keep in mind, there are literally hundreds of bullet points, connections of the XRP ledger and Ripple over the years with the BIS, the central bank of all central banks, with the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund. We could talk about the People's Bank of China from years ago. It just goes on and on. Payments providers, integrators, Accenture, CLS for continuous link settlements, potentially even Swift. We could talk about Ripple Custody and their certifications that they have. And you could also search this ISO20022 RMG. This is the registration management group. So we have Actis, we have the Bank of England, we have a variety of central banks, we have regulators like the CFTC, we have the DTCC, which is massive. This was the Fed before the Fed existed. We have the ECB, we have Euroclear, we have Mojaloop, we have MasterCard, another Ripple partner also involved in that CBDC pilot program or whatever that's called. We also have RippleNet, so we can see RippleNet is involved. We could even talk about the ISO20022 migration. This thing has just been delayed every single year, so when it happens, but we can see November 2025. Now I've seen so many rumors in every direction about flip the switch for XRP. I've seen also rumors about Ripple Custody, which Medico is now under Ripple Custody. Remember, they are predicting a $10 trillion institutional crypto custody market by 2030. I've seen discussions about Ripple Custody being connected to the financial system. I've seen also discussions of XRP potentially being added as a strategic reserve. And you can go right to ripple.com and we can see a variety of money transfer licenses in a bunch of states throughout the US. We know that on-demand liquidity, or ODL, which leverages XRP and cross-border payments, was rebranded to Ripple Payments. So whenever I say Ripple Payments, it's basically the entire suite of products by Ripple, and Ripple Payments Direct, despite FUD, it still uses XRP. So we went over this in 2024, and if you guys remember the FUD, people saying, oh no, Ripple's switching it up and they're not going to be using XRP. If you go to docs.ripple.com, go to Ripple Payments Direct and read this, you're going to see they're still using XRP. So Ripple Payments Direct is basically just a more compliant version of ODL. The only difference is that Ripple is taking care of delivering the payments to the beneficiaries. It still uses XRP. I know people will say, oh, there's going to be some new network and everybody's going to be screwed. I don't think you build a network for years and years and years, working on security, working on uptime, building liquidity to just switch it. I personally think that a lot of our time horizons are just off, and some of us are impatient. I have a lot of days where I'm impatient and frustrated, but the potential has always been there. We even had iTrustCapital sharing this blog, and this is a really good blog for reference, so we can see a variety of notable filings for a spot XRP ETF. From Bitwise, we have Canary Capital, 21 shares, which already has a fund or ETP in Europe, which is available. I'll pull that up again. And we also have Wisdom Tree. there's likely going to be more. So here we have an updated look at 21 shares. This is an issuer that's trying to get an XRP spot ETF. They already have this, an AXRP. This is an ETP available in Europe. So today, since XRP took off, we can see assets under management in this XRP ETP based in Europe is $685 million. And if you go to my Instagram, this is an older one I posted right here. We can see I posted this, let's see, 2023. Look at the AUM down here, $53 million. And going back to today's value, that is almost 13 times higher. Now, 21 shares is just a single issuer, so where I get excited is looking at all of the issuers for the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF and thinking about that potential for a bunch of other alts. And an easy way to check it out is going to coinmarketcap.com. This is for anybody new, where you can see where an asset is available or what exchanges it trades on. You can come up to cryptocurrencies, and then we can find crypto ETFs right here under the markets overview. And here we can see all ETFs, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., and see a list of the issuers. So we have iShares, we have Fidelity, Grayscale, ARK, we just have a bunch of organizations, VanEck, etc. And you can always go to sec.gov and pull up the Edgar platform and try to do keyword searches. Sometimes I do that every week or every month if there are any new filings or applications for different alts. Alright, a few more things, and if you haven't already, be sure to watch the first 10 minutes of the video I uploaded yesterday because that XRP promotion is going to be ending soon. So I'm sure you guys have seen this, and this was shared by Reuters and updated today. We have President Trump orders crypto working group to draft new regulations, explore national stockpile. So this is the most interesting points of today's video. We have President Donald Trump on Thursday ordered the creation of a cryptocurrency working group tasked with proposing new digital asset regulations and exploring the creation of a national cryptocurrency stockpile, making good on his promise to quickly overhaul U.S. crypto policy. So if anything similar to this happens for XRP or U.S. crypto-based assets, this would be really big, or even a Bitcoin strategic reserve. I'm really hoping that meme coins are just part of the strategy and not the main strategy to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. With where I think we are in this cycle, I think that we have some really exciting days ahead. I believe that Bitcoin is going to be holding levels similar to previous cycles on any pullbacks, and for assets that already popped off a bit like XRP, HBAR, XDC, they don't necessarily have to come back, but if I were to look for pullbacks, for expectations, just to ensure that the uptrend is still intact, I would be drawing from the swing low to the swing high, looking for a 382, a 50% pullback. These are things that we normally see in a bull market. But overall, I just believe that we do get another alt season. Even if Bitcoin gobbles up liquidity initially, I think that a lot of assets, like we see every 3 to 5 years, take off. Last but not least, we have iTrustCapital linked in the video description. I really appreciate them just writing up these bullet points of notable filings for an XRP spot ETF in the US. I'm still happy about one of my buys a long time ago for XRP in my Roth IRA, and this is linked in the video description for anybody interested. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button and let me know your thoughts down below. You can find all links to my crypto resources, including tools for charting, trading bots, wallets, portfolio trackers, and exclusive discounts right in my link tree in the video description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.